Very true. We did an event in Pescadero. Both Raymond and another buddy of ours, Isaac,
right?
Came along, and he was, he was our server. Raymond was the fucking Raymond was the pillar that held us up for sure.
The chingon.
Yeah, dude.
El chingon.
What the fuck? El borracho.
Yeah, El borracho. I had these 2 fucking aprons that I actually bought from Food for Less the first day I was wearing, and they were like poncho material. And I don't know if you ever heard of the El Loteria. It's like it's a bingo game that like Mexican kids play while growing up, and pretty much it just has all these like it's bingo, but it has all these really funny characters, and it's to help like learn new words and stuff. But it looked like Loteria, and it said El Borracho, which means the drunkard, like the fucking drunk guy. And also I had one that said La Cabrona, which is the fucking the hoe,
the lady of the night.
Yeah, the crazy one.
The one that shows up at the truck stops, man. Yeah, that's the one.
The lot lizard.
But lot lizard. Dude, I hate that term so much.
I love lot lizard. Okay,
but we went out and we did this wedding. We catered a wedding in Pescadero for 75 people, give or take. We fucking killed it. We smashed it out. We did a pasta sofrito, which was really nice, just with some button mushrooms, some crushed tomatoes. We did. Alongside the pasta sofrito, we did a chicken roulade with a mushroom duxelle in the middle, with a marsala wine sauce on top, and then had some fresh micros that came from a local stand that we because we visited a farmer's market before we went to kind of get the rest of our ingredients. We also did a really nice salad that was red leaf, sun-dried tomato, pepitas, supremed mandarin, charred bulb onion, and then also a champagne vin, which is really nice. It's just a really nice dressing to go with all that flavor, and we killed it. Everybody was super appreciative, and we didn't get a single bad comment on the food. I think the only one that I received was kind of like my brother acting like somebody else said it, but it was him. He thought that the salad was too much.
Too much vinegar?
He just thought it was too much in general. Like there was too much going on for him to be like, But
sorry, it's not a fucking McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Fuck. Sorry, it's not a fucking your run-of-the-mill garden salad.
That salad was so fucking gnarly. It was so good though. Dude. Like everything played off of it.
Oh my god,
off of itself. Yeah.
Fucking A.
It was like it was like sharp on the vinegar, but then it also had this like nice citrus and this honey notes. And then it also had all the fucking like savory notes,
the sweetness from the sun-dried tomatoes as well. Like the acidity came out in that as well.
It was a fire.
Yeah, dude,
it was a fire salad.
It was, and I'm super glad that we did it. And like overall, the venue was really beautiful. We killed it. I mean, our fucking timing was impeccable. Dude.
Yeah, we killed
Cocktail hour ended, and boom, we were out there with all the food.
Yeah,
and that was amazing, because like. That's one of the issues catering companies have. Is like, we're gonna need 20 more minutes. We're gonna need 20 more minutes to get everything out there. Yeah, exactly. Go fuck yourself. We're getting married. So like, but we had it perfect. Like everything was perfect. You know, we originally had the plan to make some crostinis for the charcuterie board, but it's okay because it ended up way better. We had Raymond go to a local bakery and pick up local bread, and that was way better than the crostinis would have been.
I burnt the crostinis.
What's a crostini?
It's like you take bread and toast it. With a little crunchy piece of bread. You ever had a charcuterie board?
Yeah.
You know the little crunchy pieces of bread they give?
I think so.
They're like fancy croutons because essentially they don't like clarified butter, a little bit of salt, so they come out really nice.
You ever had bruschetta?
That name sounds familiar.
It's like, all right.
I'm not on your guys' level.
No, it's okay.
That's okay. That's why we're here.
Yeah, that was the only moment that I really got like super like kitchen aggro was when I burnt the fucking crostini.
You were mad?
I was mad. It's so funny because the venue was like, it was very intimate. It's like we were in the kitchen like cooking the entire time, but the kitchen was in the actual like house that all the guests were staying in. So all the guests are in there like coming in and out of the kitchen, like getting like can we grab some bread? Like can we grab all this shit? And I think it was the bride's mom was the one that was helping us out a lot. The one that was talking with us all the time. I forgot her name.
Yeah,
I think it was.
If I remember.
Yeah, I think it was the bride's mom. But I remember she was like really sweet, and like she was the one kind of like leading everything, and she'd always ask us if we needed help and everything. And I just remember she's in the dining room, like right next to it, like the kitchen. And I pull out the crostini, and I'm like, "This is fucking bullshit." And she like looks over, and she's like, "Is everything okay?" Yeah, I was pissed. I was not happy.
Dude, it happens, but like you had the ultimate solution to that, and it came out way better. And I'm honestly glad that you fucked it up. But
Yeah,
you didn't even like really fuck it. That's such a small thing because like we had plenty of carbs.
Yeah, we had a bunch of carbs, but that bread was so much better that
fucking
we got
A, dude.
Pescadero. I forgot what the name of the bakery was in Pescadero, but that was fire.
It was a walnut. Was a cranberry walnut loaf.
Yeah, cranberry walnut,
and then it was a truffle
Asiago.
Truffle Asiago bread, and they were both amazing. They were par baked, so we finished baking them off in the oven, cut them up, sent them out. And it turned out fucking phenomenal. And the charcuterie board was gorgeous, dude. And I finally got those pictures back from the photographer.
Oh, you like they're up for more?
My phone is dead, otherwise I'd show you them.
Okay.
But I'll send them to you on Instagram. But like, we only got like fucking 7 pictures. I'm a little pissed about that.
I think they're the same ones that you posted on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I saw them. Yeah.
Like fucking 7 of them, dude.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was part of our deal. We were promised like multiple fucking...
Yeah.
Like, this chick was supposed to take photos for us.
I mean, without a doubt...
Yeah, we did that. That was, like... Honestly, like, we were doing the numbers, and if we were to, like, charge, like, actual outright, that's like it was, like, a $20,000 event. Like, a $25,000 event. And we did it for, like, $1,400 and tattoos.
Yeah. Did you guys get the tattoos?
Not yet. And the guy's still being kind of a cocksucker about that.
Dude, yeah. No, it's been total bullshit. And, like,
What do you say?
Oh, he's gonna give us the tattoos.
Yeah,
he's just like he's acting like he got fucking screwed over, and it's like, bro, like we like alone, like as individuals, like I at least put in like a fucking 50 to like 75 hours of work.
Fucking A.
And then he also put in like 75 hours of work himself.
Yeah, dude. Like we wanted this thing to go to perfect, and it did in the end. Like we fucking killed it. And like the thing that kicked me in the nuts the most was the fact that we didn't get a tip. Like you tip your fucking caterers, dude. Like that's just common knowledge.
Yeah.
Gratuity isn't necessary.
Yeah.
But it's like
we got tips. Did you not get tips?
No, by the bride and groom.
They didn't tip us. Yeah.
No, I didn't get tipped.
Yeah, I thought you got tipped by homeboy there.
No, his phone died, and he was like, I'll get you, and my phone's charged, and then he never did, which is fine.
Yeah.
Because I don't expect the patrons to tip me. It's not, it's not in there.
I love that guy.
He was super cool.
I jumped in we were kind of, at least me, I was kind of being a little shit too. I was like, I took advantage of the fucking venue a little bit. They had this huge fucking sick ass pool, and after the wedding was done, like everyone's like mingling around the pool, and I'm all like, isn't it tradition at like a wedding with a pool to like jump in the pool with your clothes on? And everyone's just like, no, like I don't want to jump in the pool. I don't want to jump in the pool.
Yeah, dude, you're supposed to jump in with your fucking suit on and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just have fun. Like it's over. You don't have to stress anymore.
Yeah.
But like the whole time, it felt like he was a fucking.
Yeah.
The whole time, like he didn't like. I don't know.
It's a stressful day though for a groom for sure. It's super stressful.
But when it's over, it's over. You know.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, like once everything was said and done, everything went over perfect.
Yeah, you should just be having a good time. Yeah.
Exactly.
They're also straight edge though.
Yeah, they were being a super big buzzkill.
Crazy. The first day, like we were drinking like crazy in the kitchen though. We were getting pretty drunk those 2 days. But that first day, the second day? No, the second day, the day of the wedding. The bride and the groom were like, we don't want anyone to drink until it's 5:00, and like people started arriving for the wedding, and like got your sister-in-law in trouble.
Yeah, dude, got mad at the groom's brother gave my brother's wife. This is gonna get confusing, but like, so my brother's wife was given a beer by the groom's brother, and then the groom told my brother's wife, "Hey, no drinking." Saw her with a beer that the groom's brother gave her. and then got mad at her for it. Like, she went in the fridge and fucking pulled it out.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's a wedding. Like, live a little.
It was
like,
super
even
funny.
if you don't drink, don't fucking get mad at people for drinking.
There was the 2 girls that were like helping with flowers and like I think they're what's her face's friend. One of them came into the kitchen at one point with a backpack and was like, "Oh, excuse me," and I like looked over and she's in the booze fridge like pulling out White Claws
and putting them in
shoved them in her backpack and then like ran away to go drink them alone somewhere.
I was gonna say there must have been youthful, attractive women there.
It was.
Oh,
yeah,
without a doubt,
it was
dude.
crazy. And they're all like
San
they're all from San
Francisco.
Francisco too. They're all like fucking.
But
They're like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
You guys are cooked.
They're like alternative yuppie girls that were all like hippied out.
Was Isaac chopping it up?
Dude, Isaac was trying. I think we were all kind of trying.
he was a little bit out of his element. He was all sharp and fucking.
He was beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He was dressed
good looking man.
Yeah,
for sure.
He was dressed up for the event because he was our server, so we made him dress the nicest.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he in a suit and tie?
Not a tie. We wanted to. Oh, he wasn't a tie. He wasn't a tie. Yeah.
I gave him a red and black tie that matched our ensemble.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sound so. Fuck yeah! Here's where things kind of like take a turn. But like, yeah, I'm trying to figure this out in my head how I'm gonna say it without moving on to another topic because like I feel like
I mean, let's just let it
this is
flow.
a crazy story. This is a crazy
let it
story.
flow.
There's a lot to it, but you know it's said and done. We're happy to be done with it.
We mostly went into it to try and like network and like try and get it because it was our first event ever. That's the other thing. First event for us ever on our own, and we did like 75 people with 3 dudes and fucking destroyed it
and killed it.
Yeah,
flawless, like flawless on our end, dude. Regardless how much money I lost or made on it, like we fucking killed it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it was fun too.
Fucking A.
It was super fun.
I had a good time, man.
Okay, so how did you guys like? Who plugged who for this? Like, why you guys?
So the groom is my tattoo artist, and he's
From
done
Slow.
No,
Where do you
they live
live?
in San Fran. But long story short, my brother met this guy online. They played games together for years. Ended up, becoming somewhat my friend as well. And then he came down, gave me my first tattoo, and then a couple more. And then a wedding was in the. They were talking about having a wedding, and they know that I was into food. And I was already thinking about starting a catering company. I had already been kind of throwing the idea around, and he goes, "Well, it'd be kind of cool if if you guys catered for us, if you could figure out a way to cater for us." And I was like, "Well, I mean, I could do that. Like, if that's something that you want, I could do that." And so eventually, we got to talking a little more. After I got the last piece that I got from him, I was like, "So let's nail this down. Like, what are we gonna do? Are you guys gonna go with a different caterer, or like, do you want me to do it because I need to know?" And so finally,
Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle. That was their first choice.
Cater their wedding with Chipotle.
That's I kind of want to see these people because they sound like so funny. Kind of, they're like no drinking, like we're bougie ass Christians. Like don't.
They're not Christian though. They're not.
Well,
Christian.
this is my stereotype.
Yeah, they're not.
But then
Christian,
they're like,
though.
"Oh, hey, motherfucker! Like, I'll get redneck on you really fast, and I will shove Chipotle down your fucking throat."
Yeah, I mean, like,
so I kind of want to see.
He's
It sounds like conflicting. Like
without a doubt, dude. And like honestly, like I want to not be upset about it.
Yeah.
But like it was just the attitude that like I felt like was conveyed, as well as I'm
the entire weekend I felt like weird. Like every time,
dude.
like everyone was.
Did
really,
you not feel like hired help the whole time?
Everyone was very hospitable. Everyone felt like really nice to us, and then like whenever I came into contact with him, it was just like very quiet. Like didn't want to fucking talk to us at all.
his homie.
Yeah, the tattoo artist, the groom.
So you guys were there because of a family friend, right?
Right.
Okay. So you guys must have had a game plan, right? You guys just didn't throw Isaac in the back of your car and start driving.
No. Isaac drove a motorcycle.
He came upset.
Okay, so why Isaac? What was the game plan? telling me about the gas prices and shit. Like,
So-
what was the, like, you, like, hit me with numbers right now.
So
Hit me with
I don't
numbers.
know if we should.
No, but, like...
Overall, for me personally, because we were both like splitting the cost on like buying product and everything, I think with gas included, what was it, like $515 I spent
For gas?
Yep.
on everything.
Food?
My gas, I probably spent like 70 to like $140, something like that. Yeah.
You spent $72 on gas.
Yeah.
I literally-
that was
I
the
literally-
gas that was what I filled up
When we were there.
in Santa Cruz, though. Like if I was to calculate all the actual gas,
Yeah,
it was,
probably, yeah.
yeah.
No, and I literally like I said, I had every expense that was on paper written down. I did my best to pay both him and Isaac.
Dude, you didn't take any money.
No.
You got fucking.
Because it was such a fail on your part.
No.
As shitty as that sounds.
So I'll tell you exactly what happened. So originally we had agreed on they had said their budget was $2,000, and I was like, cool. Well, we'll take $2,000.
I don't even get how that's... Okay, so, like, for reference, I just had, like, a little get-together party.
Right.
And I spent about $400 just on alcohol and food.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I didn't even, like, 75 people out all at once. Like, it
75
sounds,
people?
You need more than $2,000 to feed those people, right?
Yeah.
Food's so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're calculating like transportation, you're calculating work of the actual like chefs, you're calculating all this shit. Like that's what I'm saying. A 75 person event, the way that we did it is like a $20,000 to $25,000 event.
No doubt, dude.
We didn't spend that much ourselves, but like the amount of work that we put down, the amount of professionalism that we put down, like what we did and how we fucking it's just like so underpaid for what it like, but also like it was first event, so
yeah. I mean, it
Big learning lesson.
Without a doubt.
big
Huge
lesson.
learning
Yeah,
lesson.
big
now
lesson.
I'm working on like having price lists ready and like having like Raven had mentioned and like I thought it was a great idea to have deposits. Like if you want to fucking talk weddings, like you're gonna have to pay me some money.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, not like you know what I mean. Like if
I
they're
don't think
trying to
someone
nail
should
down.
pay you like $60 to fucking
No,
talk to you.
Not
know?
that. I mean deposits for like actually working on the wedding.
Oh yeah,
So if they
like
back
writing
out-
a menu, yeah.
Right.
You're just like, yo, like
Right.
I wrote you a menu, like you can't just take that menu
And
go
give it to another fucking caterer.
I agree with that.
Exactly. I don't mean like no the fucking catering diagnostic. Not
Yeah.
not that.
I'm not gonna tell you what you need to do, and
No.
then you fucking go and grab someone
Right,
else
so
for a cheaper
who can do it
price.
cheaper because they haven't put the work into creating the menu for you.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
exactly.
But essentially, like, so the plan was we were gonna make $2,000, which is still like way under what we would have charged anybody else because it's a homie hookup, or it was. And then around it gets really close to the wedding, and then he hits me up and he goes, "Hey man, just confirming like you're cool with $100 a person plus tattoos," and I'm like, "No."
$100 per person?
Like
$100
for
each.
us to get paid $100 each.
Wait, what?
So $300 total.
Plus the food cost and then tattoos.
Oh, so that's different than the 1,400? Or like, wait, what was the...
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
But like so he so he was like, "Yeah, are you cool with $100 a head plus tattoos?" And I'm like, "No, like it's a lot of fucking work. Like $100 a head, that's bullshit, And then he was like, "Well, how much do you want?" And I was like, "Well, 2,000. Like that's what And he's like, is there any way we can come down a little bit?" And I'm like, "Fucking." Like, no, dude. Like, how about we don't do the tattoos? We take the 2,000 and we call it even. Like, no tattoos, just the money. And he's like, it's kind of pricey, man. And then we get down to, he's just. I feel like you're backing me into a corner because it's so close. I can't say anything. And then I was like, fuck it, dude. 1,700, right? I gave him $300 off, which is stupid of me, And that's what we agreed on, 1,700 plus tattoos. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I get a call from him, and I, I was on the phone with my brother at the time, and I was like, I gotta call him back just in case, like, you know, I'm missing some crucial information. And I was like, hey man, did I miss your call? And he's like, oh no, I didn't mean to call you, but while I have you here, is there any way we can come down any further? And I'm like, dude, I don't. And he's like, well, you know, it's just a lot, and I'm you know, pity card, you know, and I was like, you know what, dude, fucking, what do you want to pay? He's like, 14 plus tattoos, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm done fucking going back and forth with you, dude. But I'm like, this is it. So, you know, it's kind of on me for not giving him an invoice rather than, like, you know. But originally this was supposed to be a friend, like a homie hookup, and then, like, just with how he acted and how everything went down, like, aside from, like, his wife was super grateful. She was super nice the whole time, yeah. But he was just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't get it. I was like, bro, I mean, they saw how much we worked.
Yeah.
You know? And, like, to do that shit, no tip, I was just like, all right, man.
Day of the event, I did we pulled, like, a 20-hour day. Mm-hmm. We woke up at 6 a.m. to go to Santa Cruz and pick up fresh produce for their fucking salad. And then, like, drive back and, like, prep until, like, the event. Like, prep until, like, 6. And then we worked the actual event.
Where was the event located?
Pescadero.
Where's Pescadero?
Half an hour north of Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, how much did you guys spend at the farmer's market?
Farmer's market wasn't actually that bad.
I mean, produce.
It was literally just produce, yeah. The most expensive part was the meat and the heavy cream and the bacon. Well, yeah. Bacon is meat. But yeah, the meat and the heavy cream was the most expensive part.
You can buy bacon at farmer's market?
I bought bacon at Food for Less.
Yes, sir.
I spent like
Food for Less, dude.
It's legit.
Bro, okay, most people...
Okay, so you agree on $1,400 plus tattoos. You spend a couple hundred at farmer's market. You go to Food for Less for the rest of the shit. How much do you spend on the rest of the shit? Like a couple hundred?
What was the total? Like, we spent like $700, $800 on food, right?
Nope.
More?
Food was $1,045.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you had $400 left to give.
Not even.
Because gas.
How
is gas not like $300 to Santa Cruz and back with 2 cars and a motor?
I got a 2019 Subaru, baby.
Yeah.
I got a 2019.
one car and a motorbike.
Okay, so you guys took one. So you guys carpooled, and then
that is why I am. That's why I'm out $600 is because I wanted to make sure these guys were paid.
Yeah, which I appreciate a lot, actually.
Well, dude.
Very nice.
Well, Raymond, like to be completely real with you, dude. Like I gladly do it again. I'd gladly go under again if it was for you guys.
Well, I think next time we just need to negotiate it so that everyone can.
Next time I'm gonna give them a fucking invoice. This is how much you're paying. You can't fucking renege, or you know that's the end of the fucking the whole deal.
Yeah, exactly.
You go fucking find another caterer, bud.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
But no, dude, I appreciate like you and Isaac. Like I said, you guys fucking killed it. I couldn't have asked for a better crew when I was there, and I mean, dude, it was something that I've always wanted to check off my bucket list.
Yeah.
You know, being my own fucking boss.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be forever grateful for that. And like I said, I gladly go out of pocket again for you, dude.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was deep.
Well, it's true, man. It's real.
It was a pretty amazing event, honestly.
You don't know somebody until you've been in the kitchen with them, man.
For sure.
That was also deep.
Fucking A.
So you said you came out of pocket $600?
Yep.
And then, so you had your $600 out of pocket and then about $400 left after the food. So it's like you're working with like $1,000.
It was, in the end, it was $356, something like that I had to pay these guys. And that would have left me with $56 to pay. That would have left me with $56 to pay Raymond. If I'd paid Isaac $300 and
Because I think we agreed to pay Isaac like $300 together or something like that.
Yeah, and I gave you everything that I could,
Yeah.
And it again, I'd gladly do it again. I mean, money's temporary, man. and what isn't temporary is people who are loyal, and also like people that you're having mutual respect. Yeah. If I fucking screwed you guys and just took, also if I did screw you guys, I get what, $300?
Hopefully with the reach around.
Huh?
Hopefully with the reach around.
Yeah, definitely with the reach around.
Yeah.
So how much did Isaac walk away with? How much did Ray walk away with?
To pay back for like expenses and stuff. So technically, I spent like $500, but I was given $750.
No, I gave you $720, and I gave Isaac $300.
Okay.
In the end.
Okay, so you walked away with like 200-ish. Isaac walked away with like 300-ish.
Yeah.
How many nights were you guys there?
Just one.
Where did you guys stay the night?
No, we stayed 2 nights.
Did we?
Yeah, we rove the first night. Stayed the first
we
night.
left that morning. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 nights.
Where'd you guys stay the night?
They allowed us to stay
so
there.
we didn't have to pay for room and board. Thank God.
Yeah, that was a hookup.
If we had to pay for room and board, we would have been. Yeah, I don't want to think about it.
Damn. Yeah.
It was super funny. There was one guy who was like super chill. I remember like after the event, I was like hanging out with these guys, just like talking to them, like drinking beers and stuff. And this dude, he had like done catering before. And he was like, "Why are you here?" He's like, "Why are you allowed to hang out with us?" And I was like, "Oh, because whatchamacallit, Anthony's like friends with the guy, and like he asked us to do this, but also allowed us to stay here." And he was just like, "That's so fucking cool, man." He's like, "I wish I could have fucking stayed at the fucking event when I catered."
Nah. I mean, I would have gladly gotten paid more instead of fucking
staying there. Yeah,
yeah, dude. I would have gotten the room and board if I
would have just
charged what we should have.
Loaded the fucking the rooftop of the Subi with like a tent, and we could have just stayed in the fucking
A.
tent on the fucking lawn.
Fucking A, dude.
Bonding. You guys had a bonding experience.
Yeah.
So you got time off of work?
Yeah, I got 3 days off. I took off a weekend. So I never take off weekends.
You lost money.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a funny fucking story, guys, honestly.
Wow.
So it, like, I mean, you were like, oh yeah, that should have been 20K, 25K. Like, even like, just like 3 or 4K. I feel like you guys.
Dude, even like, so low ball, because I did write an invoice. Low ball, for what we did, $4,500, period.
Yeah.
Like that's the lowest.
That's just covering. That's just covering.
That's literally just covering labor, gas, food cost, fucking, transportation, like actually transporting the goods that accounts for the shopping as well, like all the labor, like that accounts for everything.
So you had no idea what you were getting yourself into.
Kinda.
I mean, I've done catering before, but never under my own guise.
This shit is fucking nasty.
Yeah, I just saw you mix Modelo and cranberry juice.